Well, hello, sweet friends. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I was just thinking today I would give you a tour of our dining room and the spring decor that I've put up in here. It's finally starting to warm up and kind of stay warm here, I think, in the Midwest. So I'm really feeling like spring and everything is blooming. So excited. So this dining room is a mixture of old and new things that we've collected, some heirlooms and things that we've made. And so I thought I would just kind of give you a spring tour of what we've got here. This mantle my son made. My dad owns and operates a pallet business, and so this mantle was made completely of recycled pallets. We like to try to reuse and recycle as much as possible. So my son sort of stripped the pallets apart and made this beautiful mantle for this little fireplace that I got on Marketplace. And then we just kind of took the cubbies on the sides and started putting all of our, mainly these are cookbooks, and then some are my like devotionals and planners, just sort of a mixture of colorful, pretty books. So on the top of the mantle here, I have this lantern that stays here all year long. I got that from my mom. I think it was originally from Yankee Candle. And then I love blue and white, if you couldn't tell by the colors in the dining room. So these dishes my father-in-law picked up at I think it was a yard sale or something like that way back when. And so I like to pull out different ones to display. Those coasters that you see there with the roses is from a favorite little spot in Disney that I love to go called the Enchanted Rose. And I asked if I could keep my coasters, and I brought those home because I thought they were so cute, and it's like my favorite little place. It's in the Grand Floridian. So up here on the hearth, I've got these two new tapered candles that are actually beeswax. They're really cute and they smell so good. And they just give a little bit of a yellow hue to kind of go with the spring decor. And then some blue and white teapot that I got as a wedding gift. This piece of wood actually came from a tree that was struck by lightning in our woods. And it had these like pieces of wood that fell off of it. So they were really unique looking. So we kind of put some wood protector on it and we use it as decor. And this unique piece was also a tree that fell during a storm, and my dad cut it up and realized it was hollow on the inside. So we cut pieces off and used them for decor. And the little owl on the inside came from Goodwill. I love owls. And then this big painting actually came from Big Lots. So we got a really good deal on that. And then this is our china cabinet that my grandparents got us for our wedding. Instead of putting china on the registry, I loved the blue and white dishes that were at Cracker Barrel at that time in their gift shop. So we made a little thing for our registry about those, so if anybody wanted to get pieces from that, and I love them. And this was a Christmas present from my husband. I have been wanting a record player for so long, and we have so many old records, a couple new ones. And it has been so fun to just put those on while we're eating dinner or cooking. And I love these pictures. My kids painted these, my oldest son and my daughters, and they are just precious. I absolutely love them. And then there is a little sticker that my little one stuck on there, so it stays. And this runner come from my grandma. She makes beautiful quilts, and so does my aunt. And then there's a little tiny Jesus that my daughter found. We've been finding those in random places. So sweet. And then I had asked for Lego flowers for Christmas, and I absolutely love these. They're so much fun, and they won't die. I'm not very good with plants, but I absolutely love putting those together with my girls, and we're like, they look springy, so we just put them on the table. And this is such a precious heirloom. This sewing box actually opens up like an accordion. It was my grandma's, and she gave it to me after she moved. And then my daughter painted this candlestick when we very first painted this wall, and I just love it underneath the lantern. And this tree was a Christmas gift that I had a gift card and I picked it out. Absolutely love this. It gives such a beautiful ambiance. Got it from Amazon. I'll link it below, but it is so pretty. And it's got 4 different levels of lighting. And it just kind of like, we usually have a Christmas tree there at Christmas, so it kind of like gives me that same glowing light, lit feeling of coziness at night. Just thought I would share our rug here. It's a little dirty, needs shampooed, but I ordered this from Kohl's a couple years ago. It was kind of the inspiration for painting the dining room. So we used to have like wallpaper in here. It was green. It was time for a change for sure. So this is when we switched to the blue and the gray, which sometimes shows up like light blue depending on the lighting on the bottom. Eventually the plan is to maybe put some panels to make it like a trim on the bottom, but we'll see how, if we end up doing that. Then we added some white sheers on the window that kind of overlooks our screen and porch. I love how light and airy those are. So this is our spring dining room. We kept it very simple, pieces that we already had or pieces, that are very special to us, and just love the way it turned out here for spring. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the little spring tour of our dining room. If you did and wouldn't mind to like and subscribe, I would love to have you. Thanks again. I hope